Okay, so what happened to coronavirus? Thought it was such a big threat, and we had people going crazy about the protests to reopen the country. Yeah, okay, those were nowhere near as crazy as these new protests, which I'm not knocking on the protests. You can protest all you want. I am down with your message. But I thought we were dealing with a global pandemic here. Social distancing, let's keep Grandma safe. Grandma will rot in the nursing home because we can't go visit her. She got coronavirus and she's about to die. But I can't see her. Nor can I bury her when she does die. Nor can I have a service for her. After she dies, I don't even know if I can bury her. Churches aren't open. Not everywhere, but some of these places. New York, I'm looking at you. Wouldn't be surprised if Vermont is somewhere around there, since Phil Scott, you stinking rhino, you. Thank you so much for making abortion all the way up to full term a thing here in Vermont. Oh yeah, Even though the town hall was full of people that said don't do it. Half of them were like, don't do it. Half of them were like, do it. You went with the ones that said do it. You are a Republican. You are supposed to be on that side. But you're such a rhino and a liar. You're not going to get any Republicans to ever vote for you again. But besides your abortion status, now it's mandated that anywhere I go, I have to wear a mask. Okay. How about if I go to a protest? Do I have to wear a mask then? Oh, who's going to enforce it? You? You, Phil Scott? No, you're not. You're just going to be like, woo, protest, woo! That's what you're going to do. You make me sick with your hypocrisy and your lying and your rules. I cannot wait for other people to voice their outrage in this. So I guess if you're on the left and you're protesting, it's fine. It's fine. You can be on top of each other, breathing all over each other, coughing all over each other, sharing drinks, sharing ciggies, whatever. But if you're on the wrong side, stay at home. Stay at home and rot. Don't you dare go to your business. Don't you dare open a business. Don't you dare go anywhere without a mask. How dare you? How dare you? You know what? How dare you? How dare you tell people what to do like that and then just go around and do whatever the F you want? We are not slaves. We do not do what you tell us to do simply because you tell us to do it. I get that you guys are like Antifa, leftist, crazy people, and you think that you're fighting fascism, but you're actually fighting fascism with fascism. Unfortunately, this logic just goes right over your heads. You don't seem to understand that in order for you to, in your mind, fight fascism, you need to use fascist techniques to fight fascism. Do you not see the irony? Do you not see the ridiculousness of your message? You don't, do you? Because you completely lost your minds. Did you know that Antifa was actually like the antithesis of the Nazi Party, but it was all the way to the left? So they were basically communists, all right? Communists fighting against the fascists. You're both bad. Communists, you're bad. You use fascist techniques to enforce your rule on other people. Fascists, you're bad. You use your fascist techniques to force your rule and your will on other people. Huh, they sure sound like the same frickin' thing to me, don't they? Except that one is, actually both of them are prone to genocide. So honestly, I don't see that big a difference, except like their idealistic ways of getting there. Well, those are the same. How about the outcome? I guess that's different. One is like, well, we want these specific people to succeed. That's on the right. But on the far right. And then on the left, it's like, we want everyone to succeed. But you don't really, do you? You only want the people that agree with you and will be indoctrinated and will do whatever you say and will pay you $1 million in taxes and not question anything and let you take over the system. You want those people to succeed. You want to help those people. Anybody that says anything against you, racist, fascist, homophobe, sexist. I mean, even I can be a sexist, and I'm a freaking girl. But yet, because I don't subscribe to the feminazi way of thinking, I'm sexist. I have betrayed my fellow women. It makes no sense at all. I just don't get it. What I want to say to Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and CNN and all the people that are pushing this ridiculous propaganda that unfortunately the left seems to be eating right up, because of course they do. Let me just set the record straight here. Donald Trump, our president, did not have a say as to how to clear the area in Washington before he was to make his trip to St. John's Cathedral Church. He did not get a say as to how they were going to do it. All he did was say, I would like to make a journey over across the street to the church that somebody tried to burn down, and I want to make a symbol of strength and unite the American people. Well, how dare he do that when there are peaceful protesters in the area? Oh, please. You know, anytime there's a president going anywhere, we clear the road from traffic. We clear the area from people. That's what we do. The protesters were asked 3 different times on a loudspeaker, megaphone, out there in the park, move. Please move, or we will have to do something to move you. You need to move. 3 times they said this. They were warned. They did not move. Not only that, but I think they started to be a little unruly. I've heard something about frozen water bottles being thrown at the cops, or even like Bill Barr and company. So not everybody there was so peaceful, but you're not going to hear about that on CNN. You're not even going to hear about that on ABC or CBS, because they're all the same. They're all owned by the same companies. And I'll do a video about that too, to show you how CBS, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, Viacom, Disney, they're all owned, Xfinity, Comcast, they're all owned by the same people. They all have the same parent companies, and they all have the same people at the top who are trying to push their ideological values on you via the media and via the programs that you watch. Social justice programs. They are everywhere. They make it so that I can't watch certain things. Like, there are some shows that it's just so in my face that it just immediately turns me off. I'm like, I don't want to be taught a lesson. I want to be taken out of this social justice world and go to a fantasy world. That's where I want to be. But no, they won't let you. They won't let you, because the left just constantly has to berate and teach you. Teach you until you give up. Until you say, I surrender, I will buy into your ideology. Well, I'm Christian, and I'm not going to do that. You guys use techniques that are not Christian, and I don't believe that God is on your side. I believe that God is on the right side. Whatever that means. It doesn't mean left, it doesn't mean right. It just means that God is ultimately right, because he is good. So I like to follow the side of good. I'm not saying atheists can't be good. Of course you can. I'm just saying that the left uses unchristian techniques to brainwash you, to indoctrinate you, to lie to you, to change history, to erase history. They erase history. They knock down statues. They've changed the books that they teach the children with, the textbooks. Why do you think there's like so many different textbooks? Because they're constantly changing it so that it will fit whatever it is that they want to teach the kids, whether it's systemic racism or if, definitely white man bad, the patriarchy, things like that. When did school become a place where teachers push their ideological viewpoints on children? There are kids in Europe that are going to be taught how to masturbate. I hate to say that, but it's true. In kindergarten. Think about that. Would you like your child to know about that before he even knows about the birds and the bees? Why are the schools teaching them that? That's way overstepping your bounds. And the fact that people just go along with it, I would say blows my mind, but it's so cliche. It just makes me very, very sad. I feel despair in that. I don't have any kids. If I'm lucky enough, maybe I will have kids, but you better believe I'm pretty much going to homeschool them, because the things that I am learning that kids are learning in school now, no, are my kids going to be mouthpieces for propaganda. It's not going to happen. They're going to think for themselves. They're going to do critical thinking skills. They're going to work on that stuff. I'm going to teach them how to research things for real. They're going to learn the basics, and then we'll figure out what they're best at, and we will go down that trail. We will go down that path, hoping that they will find a trade that they're interested in, because I think that's the future. Anyway, I have a statement for Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, all the people that were pushing social distancing and getting pissed off at the people that were protesting, and the people that will not open their states to help out the small business owners. I have a message for you. Hold on one second. I am an American, and I am sick of your liberal hypocrisy. I'm done with it. And you need a symbol to know the people, we're fed up. Here's your social distancing, Dems and liberals. This is what I think of your social distancing. Oh, that's what I think. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, yeah. Here's your social distancing, bitches. So this is my protest. I am protesting your hypocrisy. See that burning? That's what I feel about your social distancing. I have every right to protest, do I not? I saw lots of protesters who were not wearing masks. That's what I saw. And I saw lots of liberals and Democrats who didn't seem to have a problem with it. I'm sure me burning this mask will probably make people say, oh my God, she's such a right-wing crazy person. Actually, I'm not. I'm an independent. I used to be a Democrat. Oh, we're burning good now. Oh, it's almost gone. How's that? How's that for your social distancing, huh? That's how I feel, and that's how a lot of us feel. Burning up your bullshit. Burning up your lies. Burning up your hypocrisy. Burning up your bullshit ideology. Also, this is what I'd like to see happen to the Democratic Party. Democrats, sick of your bullshit. I used to be one of you, and I'm proud to say that I am not anymore. We'll see where it goes from here. I'm sure the left will figure out other things to throw at us to try to throw a monkey wrench in Donald Trump's economy and make his voters look terrible. Hey, I just got my first "you're a Nazi, you're a white bread Nazi" comment on one of my videos, the one that explained why I voted for Trump. So you might want to check that one out. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless America, and I'll see you next time. Bye. If you like content like this, please watch me, like me, share me, or subscribe to me. I'll see you out there in YouTube land.